Have you ever felt like you had a special gift, a unique talent that set you apart from everyone else? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a man who had a gift like no other, superhuman strength. But this isn't a comic book hero story. It's the real, raw, and powerful account of Samson from the Bible. His life is a blockbuster epic filled with action, romance, betrayal, and a lesson that's just as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Samson's story begins before he was even born. An angel appeared to his parents and announced that they would have a son. This son was to be a Nazirite set apart for God from birth. He was given a special calling to begin the deliverance of Israel from the hands of the Philistines. As a sign of this vow, he was never to cut his hair, and in return, God blessed him with supernatural strength. We're talking about tearing a lion apart with his bare hands, killing 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey, and ripping city gates right out of the ground. Samson was a one-man army, a legend in his own time. His strength was a direct gift from God, meant for a divine purpose. But here's where the story takes a turn. Having incredible power is one thing. Having the wisdom and character to handle it is another. Samson had a weakness, and it wasn't a physical one. He repeatedly made choices that went against his calling. He was impulsive, driven by his desires, and consistently flirted with danger. He got involved with women who were not on his side, including the infamous Delilah. The Philistine rulers saw this as their opportunity. They went to Delilah and offered her a fortune if she could discover the secret to Samson's strength. 3 times, Delilah tried to trick Samson, and 3 times, he lied to her, easily breaking the ropes and ties she used. But he kept playing with fire, staying with a woman he knew was trying to betray him. Finally, after she relentlessly nagged him day after day, he broke and he told her everything. His strength wasn't just in his long hair. The hair was the outward symbol of his Nazirite vow, his covenant with God. While he slept, Delilah had his hair cut. When the Philistines came for him one last time, he went to fight them as before. But the Bible says something heartbreaking. He did not know that the Lord had left him. His strength was gone. The Philistines captured him, gouged out his eyes, and forced him to grind grain in a prison. The strongest man alive was now a blind, powerless slave, publicly humiliated. This could have been the end of the story. A tragic tale of wasted potential. But God is a God of second chances. In that dark prison, something began to happen. Samson's hair began to grow back. More importantly, his heart began to turn back to God. The Philistines decided to have a massive celebration in the temple of their god, Dagon, to celebrate their victory over Samson. They brought him out to be the main attraction, to mock and ridicule him. Thousands of people packed the temple. In that moment of ultimate weakness and humility, Samson prayed his final, desperate prayer. He asked God, "Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please God, strengthen me just one more time." He placed his hands on the 2 central pillars supporting the entire temple, and he pushed with all his might. The supernatural strength, the gift he had lost, flooded back into him for one last act. The temple came crashing down, killing more people in his death than he had in his entire life, including the Philistine rulers. It was a final, redemptive act of surrender to God's purpose. Samson's life is a powerful reminder for all of us. Our talents, our strengths, our gifts, they are all from God, but they mean very little if they aren't submitted to his purpose. Samson's strength didn't save him when his character failed him. It was only when he surrendered everything, in his moment of total weakness, that his power was truly restored for its intended purpose. What gifts has God given you? Are you using them for His glory or for your own? Let Samson's story challenge you to live a life of power with purpose. Thanks for watching, and if this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more.